Welcome back, coin hunters and history lovers. Today we're diving into one of the most fascinating turning points in American coinage. The top 5 Washington quarter, the very first year the U.S. Mint removed silver from circulation. This isn't just pocket change, it's a powerful symbol of history, transition, and hidden value. Could your ordinary-looking quarter be worth far more than 25 cents, maybe even thousands? Stay tuned as we uncover rare varieties, surprising market values, and the incredible story behind this iconic coin. If you love discovering hidden treasures in everyday change, you're in the right place. Let's jump in and see what makes the Washington quarter a true numismatic legend. Let's get started. First up in the USA, Washington quarter dollar coin from 1965 stands as one of the most fascinating and highly sought-after transitional pieces in modern American numismatics. Revered by collectors for its historical turning point and enduring design, this coin captures a dramatic shift in U.S. coinage history. It is far more than just pocket change. It represents resilience, innovation, and adaptation during a time of economic pressure. For enthusiasts, the 1965 quarter is a prized treasure, admired not only for its artistry, but also for the compelling story behind its creation and its strong presence in today's collector market. The historical significance of the 1965 Washington quarter cannot be overstated. This was the first year the United States Mint removed silver from circulating quarters, marking the end of the 90% silver composition that had defined the series since 1932. Due to a nationwide coin shortage and rising silver prices, Congress passed the Coinage Act of 1965, authorizing a new copper-nickel-clad composition, produced primarily at the Philadelphia Mint. With no mint mark displayed as part of a temporary policy to discourage hoarding, the 1965 quarter symbolizes a major economic and cultural shift. It serves as a tangible connection to the past, bridging the silver era with the modern clad age of American coinage. In terms of design, the 1965 quarter retains the timeless artistry that has captivated collectors for decades. The obverse features the dignified left-facing portrait of George Washington, originally designed by John Flanagan, based on a bust by Jean-Antoine Houdon. The inscription's Liberty, arch above Washington's head, while In God We Trust appears to the left, and the date, 1965, rests below. The reverse displays a powerful heraldic eagle with outstretched wings, clutching arrows and olive branches, symbolizing strength and peace. The coin measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighs 5.67 grams, composed of a pure copper core sandwiched between outer layers of copper-nickel. In uncirculated condition, its sharp details and brilliant luster create remarkable visual appeal. The 1965 quarter is the absence of a mint mark. From 1965 through 1967, mint marks were intentionally removed from coins to reduce collecting speculation during the coin shortage. This makes all regular 1965 quarters appear as though they were struck in Philadelphia, even though some production also occurred at other facilities. Additionally, transitional errors, such as the rare 1965 quarter struck on a 90% silver planchet, have become legendary among collectors. These error coins are exceptionally scarce and highly desirable, dramatically increasing the coin's allure. Although the total mintage exceeded 1.8 billion pieces, making it common in circulated grades, true rarity emerges in exceptional condition and rare varieties. Finding a 1965 quarter in pristine uncirculated or gem mint state condition with strong strike quality and minimal contact marks can be surprisingly challenging. High-grade examples certified by PCGS or NGC, especially those graded MS66 or higher, are significantly scarcer than lower-grade circulated coins. The transitional silver era variety, however, stands as the true rarity of the year, with only a small number confirmed, determining desirability and value. Circulated examples are plentiful and typically show were on Washington's hair and the eagle's breast feathers. However, uncirculated coins with full mint luster, crisp details, and clean surfaces are far more appealing to serious collectors. The difference between a lightly worn example and a gem-quality specimen can mean a substantial jump in market value. For enthusiasts striving to build high-grade registry sets, locating premium examples is both a challenge and a thrill. In terms of market value, most circulated 1965 Washington quarters with no mint mark are worth face value or slightly above, generally ranging from 25 cents to $2 depending on condition. Uncirculated examples typically command between $5 and $20, while superb gem specimens graded MS66 to MS67 can reach $50 to $300 at auction. The rare 1965 silver planchet error, however, can sell for $5,000 to $15,000 or more, depending on condition and authentication. These values reflect steady collector interest, particularly in high-grade and error examples that showcase the coin's unique transitional nature. The coin's steady appreciation is fueled by its historical importance and broad appeal. As the first clad quarter of the Washington series, it holds a permanent place in American numismatic history. Collectors are especially drawn to coins that represent first-year-of-issue transitions, and the 1965 quarter fits this category perfectly. Its role in ending the silver era gives it a special status that continues to captivate enthusiasts across generations. For collectors seeking to add the 1965 Washington quarter to their collection, careful inspection is essential. Prioritize coins with strong strikes, minimal surface marks, and vibrant original luster. Consider authenticity and accurate grading. Always examine the coin's edge for the distinctive copper core, and if a silver-colored edge appears without the copper stripe, further professional evaluation may be warranted for a potential silver error. Proper storage in protective holders and avoiding excessive handling will preserve the coin's condition and long-term value. The 1965 Washington quarter dollar is a remarkable blend of history, artistry, and transformation. It represents a pivotal chapter in U.S. coinage, capturing the moment America transitioned from precious metal currency to modern clad coinage. Whether admired for its iconic design, pursued for its rare transitional errors, or collected in pristine uncirculated condition, this coin remains a prized treasure among numismatists. For enthusiasts seeking a tangible connection to the past and a meaningful addition to their collection, the 1965 quarter stands as a rewarding and enduring symbol of American history. The USA Washington quarter dollar coin from 1965 is a world. As the first year the quarter was struck in a new copper-nickel clad composition, it represents a dramatic turning point in American coinage history. Collectors view it as far more than an ordinary circulating coin. It is a prized treasure that marks the end of the silver era and the beginning of modern coin production. Its historical weight, combined with its iconic design, ensures steady demand among both seasoned numismatists and new collectors alike. The 1965 quarter makes it especially compelling. In response to a nationwide coin shortage and rapidly rising silver prices, the Coinage Act of 1965 eliminated silver from circulating dimes and quarters. As a result, the 1965 Washington quarter, struck with no mint mark, was produced primarily at the Philadelphia Mint under a temporary policy that removed mint marks from 1965 to 1967 issues to discourage hoarding. This coin serves as a tangible connection to a pivotal economic shift in U.S. history, symbolizing the government's effort to stabilize currency during a time of financial transition. Design-wise, the 1965 quarter retains the timeless artwork that has defined the Washington series since 1932. The obverse features John Flanagan's dignified left-facing portrait of George Washington, with Liberty above, In God We Trust to the left, and the date, 1965 below. The reverse displays the powerful heraldic eagle with outstretched wings, clutching arrows and olive branches, embodying strength and peace. Measuring 24.3 millimeters and weighing 5.67 grams, the new clad composition includes a pure copper core visible along the edge. In uncirculated condition, the coin's sharp strike and brilliant luster enhance its visual appeal, making high-grade examples especially desirable. Next up to in the 1968 Washington quarter dollar stands as a fascinating and highly sought-after piece in American numismatics, captivating enthusiasts with its blend of history, artistry, and enduring appeal. As part of the long-running Washington quarter series, this coin represents a pivotal era in U.S. coinage, making it a prized treasure among collectors who appreciate both its historical significance and its modern composition. While it may appear at first glance to be a common circulation coin, the 1968 quarter, especially in exceptional condition, holds a special place in the hearts of numismatists. Its strong collector demand today reflects its importance as a transitional era issue and a tangible connection to a transformative period in American monetary history. The historical context surrounding the 1968 Washington quarter adds depth and intrigue to its story. Minted during a time of significant change in U.S. coinage, the 1968 issue came just a few years after the Coinage Act of 1965 removed silver from circulating quarters. As a result, the 1968 quarter was struck in a copper-nickel-clad composition rather than the traditional 90% silver used prior to 1965. Produced at the Philadelphia Mint with no mint mark and the Denver Mint bearing the D mint mark. This coin reflects the nation's response to rising silver prices and shifting economic realities. It carries forward the legacy of George Washington, first introduced on the quarter in 1932 to commemorate the 200th the 1968 issue, a continuation of that honored tribute. In terms of unique features, the 1968 Washington quarter retains the classic and instantly recognizable design created by sculptor John Flanagan. The obverse features a dignified left-facing portrait of President George Washington, accompanied by the inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date 1968. On the reverse, a bold heraldic eagle with outstretched wings clutches arrows and olive branches, symbolizing strength and peace, while United States of America and quarter dollar frame the design. The coin measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighs 5.67 grams, composed of outer layers of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core. In high-grade uncirculated condition, the coin displays sharp details, frosty luster, and minimal contact marks, greatly enhancing its visual appeal. Collectors often pay close attention to mint marks, particularly the 1968 D issue, as well as proof examples struck in San Francisco bearing the S mint mark. The 1968 quarter was produced in large numbers for circulation. Certain factors contribute to its desirability and relative rarity in top condition. Circulated examples are common, but locating coins in gem uncirculated grades, such as MS65 or higher, can be surprisingly challenging due to heavy use in commerce. Additionally, proof coins from the San Francisco Mint, especially Deep Cameo, DCM, examples with strong contrast between frosted devices and mirrored fields, are highly prized. There are also minor varieties and die errors, such as doubled die obverse or repunched mint marks, that add another layer of intrigue for advanced collectors. The scarcity of pristine, high-grade specimens significantly drives demand, emphasizing the importance of condition in determining a coin's true rarity. The 1968 Washington quarter varies widely depending on condition, mint mark, and variety. Circulated examples typically trade at face value, but uncirculated coins can range from $5 to $25 in MS63 to MS65 grades. Exceptional specimens graded MS67 or higher by reputable services such as PCGS or NGC may command $150 to $500 or more, depending on eye appeal and scarcity. Proof coins in standard condition often range from $5 to $15, while deep cameo proofs in superb grades can reach $50 to $200. Rare error varieties or top population graded coins have achieved even higher prices at auction, reflecting steady appreciation among serious collectors who value quality and certification. The 1968 quarter is its representation of a new era in U.S. coinage. As an early clad issue, it symbolizes the shift away from precious metal coinage while preserving the timeless Washington design. This transitional significance enhances its historical importance, positioning it as more than just a circulating coin. For collectors building a complete Washington quarter set, the 1968 issue is an essential component, particularly when seeking high-grade examples from each mint. Its accessibility at lower grades combined with rarity at the highest levels creates an exciting challenge that continues to captivate enthusiasts. For those interested in collecting the 1968 Washington quarter, prioritizing condition is paramount. Seek coins with strong luster, minimal contact marks, and sharp detail in Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers. Certified coins graded by PCGS or NGC provide added confidence and liquidity in the marketplace. When purchasing proof examples, look for deep cameo contrast and flawless mirrored surfaces. It is also wise to inspect for potential doubled dies or striking anomalies that may enhance value. Buying from reputable dealers, established auctions, or trusted coin shows ensures authenticity and fair pricing. Proper storage and handling are equally important in preserving the coin's condition and long-term value. Store uncirculated and proof examples in protective holders or slabs to prevent scratches and environmental damage. Avoid excessive handling, as fingerprints and minor abrasions can significantly reduce a coin's grade and appeal. Engaging with numismatic communities, attending coin shows, and staying informed about market trends can provide valuable insights into pricing and emerging varieties, helping collectors make informed decisions. The enduring popularity of the Washington Quarter series further enhances the 1968 issue's collector appeal. As one of America's most recognized coin designs, it resonates with both seasoned numismatists and newcomers alike. The combination of historical context, classic artistry, and condition-based scarcity makes the 1968 quarter a compelling addition to any collection. Its role within the broader Washington series ensures ongoing demand and appreciation among enthusiasts who seek completeness and quality. The 1968 Washington quarter dollar is far more than a simple piece of pocket change. It is a captivating symbol of change, continuity, and American heritage. It stands as a prized treasure and a tangible connection to the past. Whether pursued as part of a full Washington quarter collection or as a standout certified example, this coin offers lasting value and enduring appeal. For numismatists worldwide, the 1968 quarter remains a rewarding pursuit and a shining testament to the artistry and history embedded in America's coinage. The 1968 Washington quarter dollar is a fascinating and highly sought-after piece in American numismatics, captivating enthusiasts with its blend of historical importance and classic design. Although it is often encountered in circulation, this coin represents a pivotal chapter in U.S. coinage history, making it far more than ordinary pocket change. As an early copper-nickel-clad issue, it symbolizes the nation's transition away from silver coinage, elevating its appeal among collectors who value both historical shifts and long-standing series continuity. In higher grades, the 1968 quarter becomes a prized treasure, admired for its sharp detail and enduring demand in today's market. Minted in Philadelphia, with no mint mark, Denver, bearing the D mint mark, and San Francisco for proof issues, with the S mint mark. The 1968 quarter continues the Washington design first introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The obverse features John Flanagan's dignified left-facing portrait of Washington, accompanied by the inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date 1968. The reverse displays the powerful heraldic eagle clutching arrows and olive branches, symbolizing strength and peace. Composed of a copper core bonded to outer layers of 75% copper and 25% nickel, the coin weighs 5.67 grams and measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter. In uncirculated condition, its bright luster and crisp strike make the design especially eye-catching. Next up to in the 1974 Washington quarter dollar stands as a fascinating and highly sought-after piece in American numismatics, captivating enthusiasts with its blend of modern history and enduring classic design. Though at first glance it may appear to be an ordinary circulating coin, collectors recognize it as a prized treasure from a transformative era in United States coinage. Its appeal lies not only in its connection to the legacy of George Washington, but also in its place within the evolving post-silver period of American currency. Today, strong collector demand, particularly for high-grade examples and notable varieties, has elevated the 1974 quarter to a respected and desirable addition to many collections. The 1974 Washington quarter was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, the Denver Mint, D mint mark, and the San Francisco Mint, S mint mark for proof issues. By 1974, the United States had fully transitioned away from 90% silver coinage, and quarters were struck in a copper-nickel-clad composition introduced in 1965. This shift reflected broader national financial adjustments and growing industrial demands for precious metals. The 1974 issue represents a tangible connection to this pivotal monetary evolution, preserving the image of America's first president during a time of modern transformation. It remains a powerful reminder of how even everyday pocket change can embody historical change. The design of the 1974 Washington quarter continues the iconic portrait created by sculptor John Flanagan in 1932. On the obverse, a dignified left-facing bust of George Washington dominates the field, accompanied by the inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date 1974. The reverse features a bold heraldic eagle with outstretched wings perched upon a bundle of arrows, framed by olive branches symbolizing peace. The inscriptions United States of America and quarter dollar encircle the majestic design. Struck in copper-nickel-clad composition, the coin measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighs 5.67 grams. In uncirculated condition, the surfaces can exhibit brilliant luster with sharp details in Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers, features that greatly enhance its visual appeal. While the 1974 quarter was produced in large numbers, over 800 million combined from Philadelphia and Denver, rarity emerges in specific contexts. High-grade mint state examples, particularly those graded MS-66 and above, are far scarcer than circulated pieces. Additionally, certain varieties, such as the 1974 D-doubled die obverse and proof issues with strong cameo contrast from San Francisco, add layers of desirability. The challenge of locating coins with clean fields, minimal contact marks, and full strike detail has intensified collector interest. Because these coins circulated widely, pristine survivors are significantly more difficult to obtain, making top-tier examples highly competitive in today's market. See determining the 1974 quarter's collectability and value. Circulated examples are common and generally affordable, but uncirculated coins with blazing mint luster command increasing premiums. Proof coins from San Francisco, especially deep cameo or ultra cameo specimens, are admired for their frosted devices and mirror-like backgrounds. Coins certified by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC often add of authenticity and grade accuracy. The scarcity of superbly preserved pieces underscores the importance of careful handling and long-term preservation. In terms of market value, most circulated 1974 quarters trade at face value or slightly above, depending on condition. However, uncirculated examples typically range from $5 to $25 in mint state grades like MS-63 to MS-65. Higher grade coins, such as MS-66 or MS-67 specimens, can certification. The notable 1974 D-doubled die obverse variety may bring $150 to over $1,000 in top condition, reflecting its rarity and demand among variety collectors. Proof coins from San Francisco generally range from $5 to $30, while deep cameo examples in pristine condition can achieve $50 or more. These values reflect steady appreciation trends rather than speculative spikes, reinforcing the coin's stable presence in the numismatic marketplace. One of the most compelling aspects of the 1974 Washington quarter is its accessibility. Unlike many rare coins that remain out of reach for average collectors, this issue allows enthusiasts to search rolls, attend coin shows, or explore auctions in pursuit of high-grade or variety examples. The thrill of discovering a sharply struck 1974 D with strong luster or a flawless 1974 S proof adds excitement to the collecting journey. This sense of possibility continues to captivate enthusiasts who appreciate both the hunt and the history behind the coin. For collectors seeking to add a 1974 certified high-grade examples is often a wise strategy. Carefully inspect coins for signs of doubling on the obverse lettering, check mint marks for clarity, and evaluate surface preservation under proper lighting. Purchasing from reputable dealers or established auction platforms ensures authenticity and fair pricing. Proper storage, such as using archival quality holders or third-party graded slabs, helps maintain condition and long-term value. Avoid unnecessary handling, as even minor contact can diminish a coin's grade and appeal. Whether through online forums, local coin clubs, or numismatic publications, can also provide valuable insights into market trends and newly discovered varieties. Experienced collectors often share knowledge about strike characteristics unique to the Philadelphia or Denver issues, helping newer enthusiasts refine their searches. Staying informed about grading standards and auction results empowers collectors to make confident purchasing decisions and identify coins with strong investment potential. The 1974 Washington quarter dollar represents a compelling blend of history, artistry, and modern-era transformation. Though minted in large quantities, its finest examples and intriguing varieties elevate it far beyond ordinary circulation coinage. As a tangible connection to the post-silver era and a continuation of one of America's most enduring coin designs, it remains a prized collectible admired worldwide. For numismatists seeking a coin that combines accessibility with genuine scarcity in top condition, the 1974 Washington Quarter offers a rewarding pursuit and lasting value. Truly a captivating treasure within the rich tapestry of American coinage. The 1974 Washington Quarter dollar remains a captivating piece in American numismatics, admired for its historical context and enduring design. Though produced during a time when silver had already been removed from circulating coinage, this copper-nickel-clad quarter carries tremendous appeal for collectors who appreciate the evolution of U.S. currency. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, Denver Mint, D mint mark, and as proof issues at the San Francisco Mint, S mint mark, the 1974 quarter represents a tangible connection to a decade defined by economic shifts and modernization. Its strong market presence today reflects steady collector demand, particularly for high-grade and variety examples. The coin features the iconic left-facing portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan, with Liberty boldly inscribed above, and In God We Trust, positioned to the left of the bust. The reverse showcases the powerful heraldic eagle clutching arrows and framed by olive branches, symbolizing both strength and peace. Measuring 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighing 5.67 grams, the clad composition gives the coin its distinctive layered edge. In uncirculated condition, the 1974 quarter displays radiant mint luster, sharp hair detail on Washington, and crisp feather definition on the eagle, qualities that significantly enhance its visual appeal and desirability among enthusiasts. While hundreds of millions were minted, true rarity emerges in exceptional condition and specific varieties. High-grade mint state are far less common than circulated pieces found in pocket change. The 1974 D-double die obverse variety stands out as one of the most desirable errors, drawing attention from variety specialists. Proof coins from San Francisco, especially deep cameo specimens with dramatic contrast between frosted devices and mirrored fields, further elevate the issue's collectability. The challenge of locating pristine examples with minimal contact marks continues to captivate enthusiasts searching for standout pieces. Next up in the 1973 Washington Quarter dollar stands as a captivating and highly sought-after piece within the world of numismatics. For collectors, it is not merely a coin but a tangible slice of American history, blending artistry, historical resonance, and enduring appeal. Despite its seemingly modest circulation compared to other collectible coins, this quarter has captured the attention of enthusiasts due to its connection to the broader Washington Quarter series, its distinctive design, and the subtle nuances that make certain specimens particularly desirable. Collectors are drawn to the 1973 quarter as a prized treasure, a coin that offers both aesthetic enjoyment and a meaningful link to the era in which it was minted. The historical context of the 1973 Washington Quarter is rich and fascinating. Produced during the height of the Cold War era and a time of cultural transformation in the United States, this coin was minted as part of the long-running Washington Quarter series, first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The 1973 issues continued the tradition of honoring the first president, serving not only as everyday currency, but also as a subtle emblem of national pride and continuity. Minted at the Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, D mint mark, mints, the 1973 quarter reflects a period of stability in U.S. coinage, with large mintages yet subtle distinctions that intrigue collectors. The 1973 Washington Quarter is its classic and enduring design. The obverse showcases a finely detailed portrait of George Washington, crafted by sculptor John Flanagan, capturing the solemn dignity of the nation's first president. The reverse features the traditional eagle with outstretched wings, clutching arrows and an olive branch, symbolizing both strength and peace. Struck in 90% silver for special collector versions and copper-nickel clad for circulation, the quarter measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter, weighs 5.67 grams in the clad version, and features reeded edges, making it instantly recognizable. Collectors particularly admire the crispness of the strike and the sharp detail of Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers in uncirculated specimens, which elevate the coin's visual appeal. While the 1973 quarter was minted in relatively high numbers, certain factors contribute to its rarity and desirability among collectors. Circulated coins are common, yet high-grade examples, particularly those in MS65 or higher uncirculated condition, are notably harder to find. Variations such as the proof sets from the Philadelphia and Denver mints or minor die differences attract attention, with double die varieties and exceptionally well-struck specimens commanding premiums. This scarcity in pristine condition enhances collector demand, as enthusiasts prize coins that maintain their original luster and sharp details. The market value of a 1973 Washington quarter depends heavily on condition and variety. Circulated coins typically range from $1 to $5, reflecting their abundance, while uncirculated examples, especially those graded MS63 to MS67, can command prices from $10 to $100 or more. Proof coins and specially graded silver versions can reach $200 to $500, with exceptional specimens occasionally approaching $1,000 at auction. The coin's historical significance, aesthetic charm, and collectible rarity all contribute to this steady appreciation, making it an attractive investment for both new and seasoned collectors. For collectors seeking to acquire a 1973 Washington quarter, practical tips are essential. Prioritizing coins with high grades or certification from reputable grading services ensures authenticity and long-term value. Inspecting coins for subtle die varieties, proof finishes, or minimal contact marks can dramatically affect desirability. Acquiring coins from established dealers, trusted online platforms, or reputable auction houses reduces the risk of counterfeit or misrepresented specimens. Additionally, collectors should engage with local numismatic clubs or online communities to gain insights into market trends and upcoming sales, enhancing their knowledge and acquisition strategies. Proper handling and storage are equally crucial for preserving the coin's condition. Coins should be stored in protective holders such as flips, capsules, or archival quality albums, avoiding direct contact that could introduce scratches, oils, or tarnish. Temperature and humidity-controlled environments further protect against corrosion and discoloration, ensuring that the coin retains its luster for generations. For serious collectors, maintaining an organized, carefully documented collection enhances both aesthetic enjoyment and market value. The 1973 Washington quarter carries a symbolic and historical resonance. As a piece of circulating history from the early 1970s, it reflects a nation navigating complex social, economic, and political shifts, while simultaneously honoring the enduring legacy of George Washington. Each coin, whether circulated or uncirculated, serves as a tactile reminder of America's heritage, making it not just a collectible but a bridge to the past. The appeal to collectors lies in the coin's perfect blend of accessibility and challenge. While finding circulated examples is easy, locating pristine uncirculated specimens or notable varieties demands patience and discernment, rewarding collectors who invest time and care. Its classic design, historical significance, and moderate market value make it an ideal entry point for novice collectors, while still captivating seasoned numismatists seeking to complete their Washington Quarter series. The 1973 Washington Quarter dollar represents more than a unit of currency. It is a fusion of artistry, history, and collectible rarity. Its enduring design, subtle variations, and the thrill of locating high-grade examples make it a prized treasure for enthusiasts. For collectors worldwide, acquiring a 1973 quarter offers both a tangible connection to American heritage and a rewarding addition to a broader numismatic journey, ensuring its status as a cherished and timeless piece in any coin collection. The 1973 Washington Quarter dollar is a fascinating and highly collectible coin that continues to captivate numismatic enthusiasts. Part of the long-running Washington Quarter series, it combines historical significance with classic design, making it a prized treasure for both new and seasoned collectors. Despite its widespread circulation, the coin holds a special allure due to its crisp design, subtle variations, and the opportunity to own a tangible piece of American history. Historically, the 1973 quarter was minted at the Philadelphia, No Mint Mark, and Denver, D Mint Mark, mints, continuing the legacy of honoring George Washington, the nation's first president. This period reflected a stable yet dynamic era in U.S. history, marked by social and cultural shifts, making the coin a small but meaningful link to the early 1970s. Its design, featuring Flanagan's iconic portrait of Washington on the obverse and the classic eagle on the reverse, reinforces both national pride and artistic excellence. Collectors are especially drawn to high-grade specimens and subtle varieties. While circulated 1973 quarters are common, uncirculated coins in MS-63 to MS-67 condition or proof versions are much rarer and highly sought after. Coins with sharp details, full luster, or minor die differences can command significant premiums. This combination of accessibility and challenge makes the 1973 quarter a rewarding collectible, offering the excitement of finding well-preserved examples amid everyday change. In terms of market value, circulated coins typically range from $1 to $5, while uncirculated and proof coins can reach $10 to $500, depending on condition and grading. Its timeless design, historical resonance, and collector appeal ensure the 1973 Washington quarter remains a treasured piece in collections worldwide. For enthusiasts, it represents not just a coin, but a bridge to the past, a symbol of artistry, history, and enduring value.